I just received a very negative letter. That was all nonsense. I mean, it's just hearsay. Yeah, I did swear. I never ever swung, ever once, at anyone. That was made up by someone. But yes, I unfortunately swore, and then this woman did wrong things here. She hit someone on camera, and she also, the fire truck came out at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was told by someone that, fire trucks, places have to pay $10,000 for a fire truck to show up, especially probably at 1 o'clock in the morning. I mean, if, it's lower during the day, I'm pretty sure it would be costly more at nighttime, at the ungodly time that sometimes policemen might use. The ungodly hour of... I got a nonsense citation. I was peaceably trying to return DVDs to my brother. Way back in 2011. And the police went, you want to return at an ungodly hour? Well, he got home from work at an ungodly hour. That doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, well, what's the situation? So anyway, I got a super negative letter. All hearsay. I mean, the one person swears all the time, and it leaves trail of food wherever she goes, and that should be addressed, and that's like for years, and this is not made for kids. For years and years of dirt and food and swearing and smelling and whatever, losing keys and not just a one time, a little incidents, several times. There you go. Several times. Alright, and then I have to say something very positive of the incident that happened early this afternoon that I didn't like. I didn't like to be approached with a person, with nonsense. Like, well, I have all this money, oh boy. And, I don't have any money. I mean, you can't just give me money? I mean, Christmas time I got $30 just from a girl that owed me way in the past, around 2016. I bought her and her boyfriend beer all the time, and she owed me a lot more than $10, but she had $10. It's Christmas time, and somebody else just handed me money. And I was like, wow. Wow. That was like awesome. And that was with the girl that could talk, and now she doesn't talk. And I can say her name, Melody. It's so sad. She doesn't talk. She threw a water bottle at me. It was in the hot sun. It wasn't in the ungodly hours of the hot sun during the really bad hot hours of the day, which would the worst time of the day would be 5 o'clock when the sun beat down the entire day. But it was before noon. It's probably like 10 o'clock in the morning, but it was hot. And she threw it. A little girl, a little 90-year-old. I don't think she made it. I mean, with the heat, and there were 2 community meals. I mean, this place, like, if you don't have a community meal, it should be addressed like that week, like ahead of time, like a sign. There will be no community meal on, this night. That addressed somewhere, where, like, I don't know, where the homeless hang out. Ben's Park. How's that? Ben's Park. Whatever community meal's not serving, it should be, like, posted there. Like, do something for the homeless. But the community meals in this hot weather, they should at least have an ice bucket of water with a whole bunch of bottled water. And anyone who shows up, here you go, here's 2 at least. You want another one? Alright, we're just going to give, anyone who shows up, sorry there's no meal, but yeah, we have to give you water in this really bad heat. And here's 2 iced ones, and here's 1 hot one to go. That's the least that they could do. If, wherever people walk from. And, yeah, at any rate, I had to say something positive. That I wasn't touched. That I didn't, I communicated, no, I'm not doing anything. But I'm really mad. Well, I'm really mad. You don't show me a wad of bills and, just leave me stranded. I'm homeless. Just like, there's an old man who always, cornered me, a little pervert, in a car. And it's like, you can't even give me a penny. Like, hi, I want a penny, but at least $1. You can't even give me, open up your wallet and get $1 out. Some of these people have wads of money. And oh my God, I remember I was, stranded so many times, and in these rich neighborhoods, I really need a drink. So, old man feels sorry for me. He has a wad of money in his wallet, and he gives me $2. Like, my God. Can't you at least give me a $10 bill? I mean, to try to buy a little sandwich, but I wouldn't buy a sandwich. I'd buy juice and water. Because it's always, in the summer, I was walking. This was way back. It's pathetic to me that, the world's backwards. A person who really needs money is the homeless. Okay. Homeless? Give them $100. Don't tip the waitress $100 or $200. This was a real big insult. This abusive guy from hell in 2017, he tipped a waitress over $200, about $250, I guess he said. Oh, I gave her $256. She's a pretty little thing, and he abused me to death. Unreal, not made for kids, unreal. So I'm just saying, people, oh, okay, But a homeless person, give them $256. They need it, I mean, my God, They could, have heaven for a night in a hotel room. But I wouldn't even suggest that. But, I mean, they'd have juice is the main thing that you need in the hot weather. But, whatever. Maybe they know someone, a mean family member or a mean friend, and say, look, man, what if I give you, $20? Can I at least spend 2 nights in your shithole place, wherever it's at, or whatever? Can I sleep on your floor for $10 a night, which is not asking much? And then what the hell? That's $10 in their pocket. It's just such hell when you're homeless. But I have to say positive. Yeah, that guy didn't touch me. I cried because I was raped, and it was heartfelt that he's not gonna touch anyone that doesn't want to be touched. So that's positive. That's super, super positive, because that didn't happen to me when I went into people's homes. That did not happen. I was not left alone. But I have to say that's super, super, super positive. That, I'm not touched. People just, in New York City, you can just mug and rape someone right out in the daylight. You can just kidnap someone in the daylight. There's a celebrity that was kidnapped in the daylight in New York City. And all these people from the bus stop saw it, no witnesses, no nothing. It's unreal that victims don't really have a chance. You got 3 or 4 thugs together, and and they're in a car, they can grab any woman on the street and, like, you know, a whole group of, like, you know, people at the bus stop. Maybe there's like 10 of them. Didn't see her. Probably wasn't that many. I tend to exaggerate, but I mean, several people at the bus stop. Several people saw her being kidnapped, and she was a celebrity. It was in a just celebrities. I don't know. She told her horrible story, and she said how she got out of it. She just pretended to act like they're friends, and she like kidded around with them, and before you know it, they didn't want to harm her. They didn't want to do any. They did not want to harm her because she was very smart, quick-wit, and got along with them, like laughing with them. They just threw her out of the car. That's what she wanted. And if I was ever in like a bad situation, I already praised Jesus in the street, and there was 4 guys on the side, on the corner, and I could have been really raped. And but I was unfortunately, in 2017, I was gang raped. And that's all because of the nude picture of 2012 that was hacked up by my insane child molestation family. 4 certain family members knew that it was hacked up. They had it helped. They all knew about it. They were all in on it. I know 4 knew, but I'm not sure about how many other family members knew. It's just sick. That my older brothers don't know about it, my kids don't know about it. It's really sick. I have a really sick family.